The Majority Leader.
We've reached a time. Their strategy has been all or nothing. And so struggling Americans have, of course, got nothing. Well, we're down to the wire, Madam President, down to the wire. The light at the end of the tunnel is in sight. Operation Warp Speed seems poised to deliver vaccines on an historic, almost miraculous timetable. We have seen some hopeful signs of engagement from our Democratic colleagues, but we have no reason to think the underlying disagreements about policy are going to evaporate overnight. Republicans and Democrats do not need to resolve every one of our differences to get badly needed relief out the door. We just need both sides to finally do what members of Congress do when they're serious about wanting an outcome. Drop the all or nothing tactics, drop the hostage taking, and make law in the many places where we have common ground. That's what the country is counting on. That's how we can do right by the American people before Christmas. So let's get it done.
Unfortunately, our efforts to pass another emergency relief bill through the Senate have been stalled until now for one reason. The Republican leader has refused to compromise. Again today, we heard the same old song from the Republican leader. His position has not budged since March. First, he put the Senate on pause while the spread of the virus got worse and worse. Then, after pressure mounted, the Republican leader finally decided to put forward a series of bills that compromised only the things that the Republicans want. While the nation has been clamoring for a bipartisan solution, the Senate, under the leadership of the Republican leader, has only been allowed to vote on partisan Republican proposals, each of which has been sorely inadequate, and each of which has contained poison pills designed to ensure the bill's failure. The Republican leader never mentions those poison pills in his speeches to this chamber, where he excoriates Democrats for refusing to pass, quote, bipartisan legislation that everyone agrees on. But bipartisan does not mean Democrats must agree to whatever the Republican leader wants or whatever issues he picks. It's going to take a sense of urgency now, Mr. Leader, and it's going to take a willingness to give a little, not just to put your bill on the floor and say, take it or leave it. As I said, it's encouraging that some Republicans are already on that path. Hopefully, the Republican leader can catch up with the more fair-minded members of his caucus.